Alright, so this is my broken arm, if you couldn't tell. So this should be.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
It's a bit loud. Let's get this volume down.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
Jog off!
What a house.
Vassal slaves were just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started. Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. Our main headlines tonight.
Studying starting!
This is British. Why did you do that? Yeah, I want to play on the hardest difficulty. What am I doing? I'm not a pussy. I will beat this game with a broken arm on the hardest difficulty. Now that I understand it. Now, if I have to use two arms at once,
Our main headlines tonight.
that's going to be a problem.
Studying starting!
But I doubt it.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
This might be a mistake, but we'll see. Black Chancer sex scandal. Hold up there, friendo. What are you stuck on now, you little piece of shit? Alright. Election day. Alright, ready. No shit.
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, now, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so, you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry, it's not hard, and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
I swear it gets louder every fucking time I turn down the volume, bro.
Coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of
Tony.
seconds with the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front of the second now, you should be getting a signal through from the studio. Stay on your toes, mate. It's election night, so all eyes are on this room. We do not want to get fired.
Amen.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You don't see if you make me put out in costume.
Yeah, thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
I'm not doing it
Hey,
yet.
everybody. How I show love.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be the throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well.
Oh fuck, I did it wrong.
It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year.
The videos were like
Chatting with
muted
about his new movie,
when I did the other difficulty.
Of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this.
Kinda glad I went this difficulty then, if I can hear it.
Right, button 2 in 3, 2, 1. Lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes. Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on that machine at the bottom right and use the slider that's flashing there to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics have accused
Okay, this hand.
severe lack of action.
Oh, what are you doing? Go up, go.
Mate, we're losing audience. Use the slider.
I am.
Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary.
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
To hear the co-leader's acceptance.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill up the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late. I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret. It's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Me too.
No.
Wicked. We've made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio. Thank you so much. 10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly.
Oh
News.
shit.
Later we'll be hearing from the
Alright.
stock election winner Advance. But first
Get
off,
ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Yeah.
here are the star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
the medicated. Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several extremely successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that's fantastic.
I just go back and
Am I right in
forth.
saying that the character behind this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was.
That was perfect. That was fucking perfect.
Starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love of
Thunder Twat.
for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really
Get back to who's talking.
I'm sorry.
Those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience.
What is this guy going on
In the
about?
end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire, the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well.
They're not even talking about what election.
Now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult.
Been on that show a bit long.
I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Oh.
Well, don't worry, you won't do it again.
I said fuck.
Shit.
Ah!
Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated
Fuck!
last week.
I've seen the show Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lodz Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Cool, looks like Blunderclatch is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. More interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the slider, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by gently pushing the stick to the right.
It's not your fault.
You think
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
Lawrence, we mustn't. Think of Karen.
Jubbly, mate.
Relance to you.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time, but this time, move the joystick up.
What is going on?
Upwards.
Go! What? But what the fuck was that? I don't get it. It just went. My hand went from like right in front of my face, and then it like glitched and went straight up as high as it could possibly go. God fucking damn it.
this is where it starts getting a bit tricky.
Ah, I gotta do this part again. When was I hearing their argument?
Broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio. Stuff. Let's take a look.
Okay, let's not fuck this up again. Now what? Now fucking what? For some reason, the whole thing just backed up. Okay. Okay. That should be better. Okay.
Time for that. There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the slider, and as the frequency...
Look at that, look at that, look at that.
match it to the
Look at this, look at this. What the fuck?
It's not your fault.
You think
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
What are you doing? I swear to God, I'm not controlling it.
You mustn't. Think of Carol.
We'll do for now. Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time.
Dude, no, I'm not in control of this. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Try and keep in time with the white guides.
I swear to fucking God, I'm not in control of it. You saw that, right? I was literally moving my hand as much as possible. Why? Why is it glitched? There's literally nothing I could do there. Try again. I did play around with it, and you do have to finick it a little bit. Alright, here we go.
Cool, looks like Blunderclash is losing it in the studio, but we're
Okay. Come on, get ready.
It's coming. It's a bit
Do not fuck it up the third time. Third time's a charm.
Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the slider, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white
Yep,
bit by
very slowly. Very slowly.
It's not your fault.
You think
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
Yep.
No, we mustn't. Think of Carol.
Jubbly, mate. Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time, but this time, move the joystick up. Upwards, mate, upwards.
Perfect, baby.
We're gonna change the world, you know? Don't I listen to you?
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
Now it's all too late.
Look at this!
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
We can stop it all.
Bloody perfect, mate.
Fucking hurt. Yeah, it literally said too many USB devices connected, even though this is the only thing connected in a USB-C. That fucking hurt, dude. I felt the crepitus in my fucking...
At the end of
in
the
my bone.
you'll want to play another app. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in. Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up. set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
The old meth head. Only 85 minutes from the coast, and with more than 2 areas of outstanding natural interest. Isn't it time your
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live, that's too late. You can use the vision mixing buttons on the left to select the screen you want.
Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed.
Shall I
Get ready
start?
to bleep.
Go for it, Pat.
Shall I start? Okay. Well, thank you all for coming. And well, thank you all
Where
for
do I
coming.
start?
And, well, what a day!
They said we couldn't do it.
He's fucking hammered. Why are they letting him up there?
Every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick I had against you. I had against you.
Nice.
You saw right through there, Shaq.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about
about
that. I've had a
Perfect.
couple of celebrating. Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebrating.
I fucking love this game, dude.
Memorably put.
Hold it down a bit
Let's be
long there,
honest,
mate.
who can blame Peter for celebrating? Who can blame
Throughout
Peter
the
for
campaign,
celebrating?
you've heard us say that
Throughout the
Advance are
campaign,
not
you've
a
heard us
political
say that
party.
Advance are not a
That is what you have when things are going well.
That is what you have when
the
things are
country
going
is
well.
suffering, you don't need a
When the
party.
country is suffering,
You need
you
a
don't need a
team.
party. A
You
team
need a
that can
team.
change things. A team that can change.
But today
things.
is day one of a new
But today
future.
is day one
A
of
better,
a new future.
fairer future.
A better.
So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbook pants on and
Again,
opening their
colourfully
dusty checkbook.
put, but
Again,
not
colourfully
inaccurate.
Get back to who's talking.
Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the Wealth Office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of problem. You rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated community.
Tomorrow we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more hiding wealth funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere.
Whoa!
I've got nowhere today.
How the when did he cuss?
Passport. We revoke your passport. You want to leave like you threatened before the election. But first, you're gonna pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals to properly fund health and education, to raise the living standards of us all, to raise the living standards of us
Said we'd
all.
have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours. That's absolute. That's absolute. So to you posh twats. So to you.
Oh, twats is a cuss word?
Drinks in their private
totally
clubs,
missed
the
that.
people whose children you raise,
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you. Advance have this to say to you.
I'm getting
We
close.
are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today. It
We will
ends
put the wealth of
today.
this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it. In the hands of the people who created it.
Today.
Yes. It ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. We'll start making it like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Perfect.
Thank you for your time. Well, interesting acceptance speech.
Oh, what?
Acceptance speech. And our apologies for not delaying it. And our apologies.
What? Oh, shit!
If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Why are you going up? Dude, it's like so finicky on that thing. Hey, look at that plane.
To take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen.
Oh, yeah.
Set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Oh, wait, live is left?
And with more than 2 areas of outstanding natural interest, isn't it time your
Remember
family
to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live, that's too late. You can use the vision mixing buttons on the left to select the screen you want.
Seriously?
We've had work. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I'm told we can now go live to Advanced Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to play.
Thank you all for coming. Well, thank you all for coming. And, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do
They
it.
certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern brick they had against us.
Nice.
For you, the people, you saw right through their.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Oh, fuck.
No, you totally missed that.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that a party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering,
Yeah, live is better than broadcast.
you need a
Why is live here? Oh, whatever. I see why.
But today is day one of a new future,
Get back to who's
a better,
talking.
fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put,
That wasn't even a curse word.
not inaccurate.
Get on the speaker, mate.
Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated community.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passport. You want them back? You want to live like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay us. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions.
Oh, God, I thought you cursed.
We've reclaimed what's ours. That's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance for serving
Oh!
in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the
Oh, there it hurts.
And our apologies for the fruity language.
Oh!
Someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country places itself for new business, we'll be back
Oh my god! Why? Why do you hate me? He just got past that part. Go.
If not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back
Come on.
tomorrow with
Right.
full coverage of the first
Yes,
day
we got
of
it.
I'm Jeremy
Whew.
Dawson.
We did it. Dude, I suck at this. I'm really bad.
Everybody, send again tomorrow. Call times are on the board.
What? What?
Looks like you've got it now. Thanks for the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't
Fuck.
be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
We're crazy deal. We
I almost fucking choked at the end.
got green sofas, red sofas, brown cushions, pink cushions. You've got a
Challenge room?
We've got a great sofa in grey, a
When the programme's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page. Right, this is an optional section for when you really want to understand what happened.
Look at that. It was so good and then,
They're a fickle fucking bunch. And of course you can really drill into the details if you want to get better at making TV. I never came here, never once. Right, this is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall.
crippling debt. Okay.
It shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares, you're a cleaner for God's sake, so why would you care? This is the last page and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks. Alright mate, welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections, broadcast, rushes and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Pop in there now. Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Choose any one of them and select load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
What?
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's National Nightly News. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1.
I'm not watching the whole thing, am I?
It's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists take on 4 old ladies from East Grinching. That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us all the way up to 11:15, where, as usual, Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey will be grilling his guests in Incisors, and tonight sees a return for leading economist Katie Brightman. Finally, at midnight, it's the National Weather Report, before we say good night until tomorrow. But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the National Nightly News.
Okay.
The election win that experts said just couldn't happen. Hopeful or hostile. Controversy.
Right, now let's take a look at the rushes. Right, this is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go, and when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
Won't even let me
This
mute
gives
it.
me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no, I think they think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bonehead. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed to do one beastly interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on thin bloody ice, Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10
Classic.
seconds, everybody.
I don't want to look at the fucking adverts. I don't give a shit. What the hell is this room? What do you mean day 3? The first page filled already. Alex Winston, your spouse Sam Winston, your children 14 and Susie. Complete the complete mandatory. Upon starting a job, you would be friendly, introduce yourself. Now, a file of a minor important comment. Damn! Oh, a family matter. Knock on the window. As soon as you let them in, they sit in the kitchen table visibly stressed. It's not saying the top or whatever, the stupid money shares as hasty. Lose everything. Family loyalties. I was not expecting that to be in the in-between. Check power. Oh shit.
Let's get set up and get on with it, eh? So I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on.
We did.
You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
It doesn't come out. With a porky ill. Hell yeah. I'm intrigued. Mr. Snugglehuss.
You can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the vision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them. And that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
and we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Alright.
Don't you think dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy.
The H's.
Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guests if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington's Fist has appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand.
Obviously A.
Becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehuss. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety.
Ah, shit.
Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's Taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flood technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant.
My back is itchy.
This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week.
That one goes hard, the puking picture.
By this very program. And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want
Bush.
to be his dry cleaner. And grievous bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night, could this be
Sorry, I had to check.
PlayStation